This video is on the Hornblower boat cruise that is at Niagara Falls. Now the video is going to have views both from above, which you see right now, and also on the boat, so you'll want to watch the whole video. When we get to a location, my wife and I normally ask a waitress or somebody around there, what is the don't miss excursion or attraction here? And on our first day breakfast, the waitress told us definitely the Hornblower cruise. She said, I do this even though I'm a local. I do it every couple of years just because of the awe of looking at the falls from this view and being right there where you can feel the power. Now what you're looking at is a view from up above. We took the trolley down, the incline railway rather, on the Canadian side right to the edge of the Canadian Falls, and that's where I'm taping this from. Now you can see the boat, it steers right up to the Canadian Falls here, the Horseshoe Falls, and it goes past the American Falls, the Niagara Falls, and the Goat Island there. But right now the captain's kind of holding it firm right into the waters that are coming off the fall. Now this was a Thursday. As you can see, it's not very crowded on the boat. So that was a good time for those passengers. But one thing I will say about the Hornblower is it's a larger boat. It has a few more features. It's a newer boat. And even though it doesn't carry the nostalgia of the Maid of the Mist, which is the original cruise that travels from the U.S. side, the Hornblower actually has a little more room and a little bit better visibility for everybody that's on board. Now you can see here it's facing the Canadian Falls. Incredible view, and now the captain is allowing it to turn right into the waters, giving it a slight turn and letting the current drift it back towards the dock. And as it travels back, it'll go again past the American Falls. Now we're gonna, here in just a minute, we're gonna see what it's like on the boat itself. Right here we're sitting at the dock about to leave. Now they do offer you a poncho, which is pretty much a glorified trash bag that you're going to wear over your head with a piece that goes over the top of your head as well. We went in August, and so August, September, that's adequate. They do offer an upsell of an upgraded poncho, which when it's cooler weather you might want to give that some consideration. You don't get too awful wet, and mainly your face and your hair, so that's the key part. Now we're leaving the dock here and we're starting to head upstream, and as you can see, this is the American Falls. Pardon my finger here, it's slippery. I'm actually recording this on an iPhone and trying to keep a grip on it and not lose it at the same time as I'm recording. The American Falls are beautiful. You should be able to get some good pictures or video here because it's not too bad as far as the moisture. Is a little windy, is a little bit wet, but nothing like what you're going to experience in a minute. In between the two falls, you see Goat Island here. On the shore, you see some people that are going to the Tunnel of the Wind. Now approaching is the Canadian Falls, or rather we are approaching. You see the gulls flying on top of the water. The first video you saw was all the way up there on the right, where the incline railway comes by right at the edge of the falls. You see some hotels up here. I have another video that's going to speak to the different views at the hotels and give you a little bit of view. If you are coming to Niagara, you may want to look at that video. We're on the top deck. Below is the bottom deck. There's two decks here on the Hornblower. We were on the top deck. Now as you approach, it does get strong winds, strong current, strong moisture. It's not an overcast day. It's actually a bright, sunshiny day, but what you're seeing here is the precipitation that rises up all from the falls. You see the flags blowing in the wind. You literally have to either pull the poncho back and let your hair get wet, or else what we did was pull it down over our face to kind of break the wind a little bit. The power is incredible. It's a magnificent trip, and I would highly recommend it. Now we're turning back. Here's the American Falls again, and we're headed back to the dock again.